Once you get alignment with your team and you create your strategic plan, the next step is to be able to move it forward and develop the skills and capabilities internally to successfully accomplish your plan. Today, I want to talk to you about the 6 critical capacities that we've found for successful strategy implementation. So I want you to take a look at all 6 of these and recognize that they grow and they change over time. The first is alignment. Next is developing the responsibilities and accountability with your team, communication, how you communicate and work together, tracking, monitoring, and reporting on your plan, and developing values, behavior, and culture, as well as leadership and change management. Before you even begin to create your strategic plan, you do want to rate your current abilities, systems, processes, and structure in each of these critical capacity areas so that as you get into the implementation, you're prepared for what you need to do next. So the first step is getting alignment. We cover that in our strategic alignment program, and it's really about getting alignment with your leaders. But the secondary steps are getting alignment throughout your plan and across your entire organization. If you only have alignment at the board level or only have alignment at the leadership team level, you're not going to have enough alignment to be able to accomplish your plan successfully. So what do you have in place to successfully align your entire organization and keep them aligned over time? Next is clarity and buy-in in terms of roles and responsibilities, actions and deadlines, and implementation plan. Who's doing what when, and what structures do you have in place to support that? Responsibilities and accountabilities are one of the 3 areas that we focus on in our implementation plans so that you and your team are clear about who's doing what and when. The third critical capacity that we cover is the 3 levels of communication. So sharing your plan within your organization, creating communication structures and cadences, so making sure that you're staying on top of your plan at a regular basis and at regular intervals, as well as consistent strategy review cycles. Gone are the days that you could do a strategic plan on its own, set it and forget it for 3 years. Now you really need to quarterly reviews of your strategic plan to make sure that you're on track, that your goals, priorities, and action items are relevant, and that everybody knows what they are in the right amount of time. And finally is tracking. Tracking to reinforce accountability, to measure your progress, and stay proactive versus reactive. So in our implementation plan, we really focus on the accountabilities and responsibility, communication, and tracking and monitoring to keep your team on top of the plan you need to be working on. Now that's the first step in being able to implement your plan. In order to really drive the transformation in your organization, having capacities developed in values, behavior, and culture, which means, of course, identifying the values and behaviors, communicating those behaviors, demonstrating those behaviors, and reinforcing those behaviors are critical to being able to develop the organization that you want that is going to help you grow and scale. Just doing this alone takes constant effort and constant focus, but the ROI on it is huge because it impacts every single component of your organization and every employee on your team. The final critical capacity that is required for successful strategy implementation and organizational transformation is the ability to lead through change and to have your team equipped in leadership skills and change management skills. How to develop that? Continuously developing urgency. Why do this? Why do this now? Being able to understand people and processes and the gaps within all of those and being able to create those changes successfully. And then maintaining buy-in and keeping alignment. As your organization grows and as the complexity of your organization grows, you need to continuously have your leaders getting your organization bought in, aligned, and clear on where they want to go. Especially if you're trying to create a bold new future for your organization, you need to have leaders and not just managers being able to move that forward. So if you want to implement your plan successfully and you want to bring about a new kind of transformation within your organization, don't forget to check out our implementation packages, and we're happy to support you as you move forward in your strategic journey. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.